Hello, I'd like to officially invite you to join me on the Triple Diploma Course in Strategic Hypnotherapy, in Mind Coaching and in Online Therapy. This is the only course in the world that will give you 3 diplomas in one great course without you having to do 3 times the amount of work. Now, the reason it's a Triple Diploma course is because I want to make sure that you have the most flexible set of therapy skills to help you to grow a great and a very sustainable therapy practice. And by taking the Triple Diploma course, you're going to get the skills that you need in order to be able to work with clients in person, in groups, and online. So you can see straight away it's extremely flexible. And I don't know what your plans are just yet, but when we speak on the phone, we will have a conversation around what it is that you want to achieve by actually learning hypnotherapy and becoming a mind coach or working online. Because you see, when you take the course with me, I'm going to make sure that you get exactly what you want from the course, because I have the learning objectives that are part of the course curricula, but you have your own objectives. So when I know and understand exactly what it is that you want to get from the course, it means that I'm able to steer you in that direction, and I'm able to give you the additional support and the resources that you need in order for you to achieve your goals. So I don't know if you've called up any other hypnotherapy training providers, but I'm going to promise you something. If you do pick up the phone and if you do decide to speak to me, it will not be a sales call. I'm not going to use any of the psychology, the marketing psychology techniques in order to create a mindset where you decide to book the training with me. It really is this simple. If you feel that I'm the right trainer for you, well, then you're going to know that for yourself. And if you feel I'm not the right trainer for you, that's absolutely fine. Regardless of whether you decide to book with me or not, I'm going to do my best to help you. I promise there'll be no sales whatsoever. It's just not. Hypnotherapy sells itself, and the way I see it is the training is either going to be right for you or not. Now, that said, if you do decide to take the course, and if on the very first day you kind of think to yourself, do you know what, Susan, this course really isn't for me, it's not what I thought, I'm going to give you your deposit back in full, no questions asked. If the training's not a good fit for you, why invest your money in something that's just not a good fit? That's common sense as far as I'm concerned. So what are you going to learn if you do decide to take the Triple Diploma course with me? Well, you're going to learn what's in these 2 manuals here. These are your professionally produced manuals. You get these as part of your training. There's no additional cost for these. And if you decide that you're going to join me online, well, then I'll be posting these manuals out for you. Now, the way the world is at the minute, none of us can be sure exactly what circumstances we'll find ourselves in today, tomorrow, or next week. So here's the thing. You can join me 100% online. And if circumstances allow it, you can also join me in class. Now, depending on how things are for you, if you want to join me in class, but there are restrictions or circumstances that are stopping you from joining me in class, it's not the end of the world. You can join me online. And if I'm in a classroom, and if I'm working with people in the classroom, you literally will be here beside me, because I will have my camera right here, center stage. So you're going to have the best seat in the house. And when I'm doing demonstrations with people in the live classroom, you'll be up close and personal right beside me, watching those demonstrations. You have a better view of what's going on than anybody else in the room. So that's one of the ways that I'm going to make sure that you get the best possible training experience. Now, not only that, if circumstances stop you from actually attending any live in-person modules, then you can come and you can take any of those modules at no additional cost at any time within the next 5 years. You see, the pandemic and the effect of the pandemic isn't just about it's not just about the negative effects. I'm here to make sure that there are some positive effects for you too. So if you cannot attend for any reason, you can come and join me in person anytime within the next 5 years, okay? At no additional cost. I'm here to make sure that when you learn hypnotherapy, that you're going to have the most flexible set of skills available. Now, not only will you have, that training option, but you're also going to learn the 10 tools that are used by talented therapists. And think about it for a moment. Think of any challenge that you want. Think of a challenge that somebody, maybe in your family or a friend or a colleague, is going through right now, and just hold that in your mind. And I want you to think to yourself, how many of these tools are relevant? To help that person, do you need to access the control center of their mind? Do you need to ask revealing questions so that you can get to the heart of the matter and fully understand what it is that they want to achieve? Will you need to unlock their personal power so that they're able to achieve their goals? Will you need to transform any feelings of fear and anxiety so that they can step out of their comfort zone and so that they can actually, move towards what we call the growing edge? Do you think that there's a need for them to be able to reframe the past, to finish the unfinished business of the past so that they can truly move on? Do you think that there's a need for them to be able to restructure their thinking and to end that self-sabotage? Do you think there's a need for them to be able to develop more positive patterns of action? Not thinking, action. Do you think that they need to be able to manage their willpower a little bit better? And do you think that they need to surf those urges, whatever they are, physical urges, emotional urges, etc., so that they don't go back, so that they don't fall off the wagon, so they don't kind of step back into their old behaviours? Do you think that they need some skills in order to buffer themselves against depression so that they're more resilient as they move into the next phase of their life? And do you think there's a need for them to be able to manifest abundance? Now, I'm not talking about wealth, not monetary wealth. I'm talking about a wealth of social friendships, great work situation, an abundance of health, an abundance of meaning, an abundance of well-being, etc., etc. So if at least 4, 5, 6 of these are relevant to the person that you were thinking of, well then I'm guessing that this course is going to be a really good fit for what you want to learn and what your friend wants to achieve. So we cover the 10 tools over the Triple Diploma Course, and you're also going to learn not just hypnotherapy, but you're also going to learn mind coaching. Mind coaching is where you help your clients to actually get their power back. You're going to teach your clients how to better control their thoughts, their feelings, their behaviors. You're going to work on those big beliefs, and then you're going to give them the skills so that they can continue the good work that you have done in therapy. And so your masterclass contains all of the insights, all of the strategies, and lots of different sample scripts to get you started. Now, this is not the kind of hypnotherapy course where I'm going to be handing you out scripts and say, oh, here's a script for smoking, here's one for weight loss, here's a script for somebody with a fear of flying. It's not that kind of course. This is an advanced professional course. You're going to learn how to ask the right questions so that you get the information you need, so that you can write your own script, so that you can deliver really personal suggestions, and you know how to use the amazing interventions that I teach on the course so that you can bring about lasting change. So I hope you're going to come and join me. I'm not expecting you to just go and pay a deposit online. I think really in this day and age, the first port of call is to pick up the phone and have a conversation with me and make sure that I'm a woman of my word. Make sure I do actually take the time to actually speak with you. And let us get to know each other so that I can tailor the course and make sure that it's a good fit for you. So this is Susan Wallace saying thank you so much for your time. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and hopefully I'll see you on the Triple Diploma course. Bye for now.